What's hoppin', fam? Welcome back to the vlog. Don't worry, this is not a permanent change. So as y'all know, I'll take you guys behind the scenes on a lot of things that are going on. Health, beauty, wellness, fitness, all the things. And right now, I am custom coloring one of my wigs and I'm turning her red. So fun fact, I actually custom color all of my wigs that you guys see me wear. And I have just found that it's just so much easier to do it that way. I get the color exactly how I want it to be. And because I wear so many different ones, it's just easier and cheaper. So thanks to YouTube University, and I have some friends that are colorists, I have just figured out how to like color my wigs. So that is what we are doing today. I am turning her from black to red, the red that you guys have seen me wear. And when I started her, she was this color. So this one's gonna be next. And then I'll turn her red, and then y'all will probably see me back on my next few clips rocking red. One of the things I have been thinking about just with this channel in general, and I was chatting about this on my Instagram the other day, is just, I don't know, y'all. Like, I have just been feeling like I just want to create different content. And I love health, I love fitness, all those kind of things, but I've been like in a creative rut, so to say, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, all right, I just feel like it's time to kind of do some things that are different. So I have just been really thinking about different ways, different things that I want to do on this channel. And I think what I want to do is kind of tap more into the beauty piece, because there is so much there that I haven't chatted about that I do so much of in my day-to-day. If y'all have any good people that y'all follow on YouTube that you guys like, other creators, please share them. I am always looking for inspiration, or even just other people creating things that I just think are dope. So like, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. So today is Friday, February 13th, and this is also the day that I do my check-ins with Coach Brit, myself. And I'm really happy with my progress and myself, y'all. Like, I don't know how many of you guys like coach yourself out there. I know some of you guys have, because you reached out and told me, but those of you guys who don't, it really is a whole different beast and a whole different animal. Like, knowing that you don't have anyone to answer to. I have really like been reminding myself, like, okay, listen, we got a goal in mind. This is why we're doing this. In those moments when I'm kind of like, well, I could have a little bit of this, I could have a little bit of that. I'm like, yes, I could, but should I? You know, so that's kind of been where I have been asking myself. And I think that's also kind of kicking up this week, because I am 9 days pre-menstrual cycle, and I track my cycle to a T, so I know when she's coming. And I just know like around then my cravings kind of kick anyway, and I'm just a bit more hungry than I would normally be, and just all those kind of things. So I'm proud of me for that. I do not have so I did do a food increase last week. Really happy with what I'm seeing. Like, I'm loving the fullness that I'm seeing, the strength that I'm feeling in my workouts. Like, those are like a hit right now. So I feel really good about it. One change that I did make this week was I added in some more quad movements on my leg days. I would like to have them bigger overall, but again, not as big as glutes, and that's definitely not going to take over the focus on glutes. But again, I do want to add a little bit more there. Change up a little bit of training things that I've been doing with quads, and I felt it. Like, when I tell y'all, my quads are pumped for like 2 days, no lie, like it was real. And y'all, I've been doing better in my water too. So I don't know about y'all, but like, I feel like everyone has one thing that they struggle with, whether it's getting in your meals, getting in your steps, water, whatever it is. Let me know what it is for y'all in the comments. For me, it has always been water. Like, until I'm like 3-4 weeks out, like, it's typically water. This prep, I actually did really, really good with that. But typically it's water. So I made it a point to order like another gallon jug that I have here with me. And that has been like a game changer. And what I have noticed, y'all, like if I don't set on my Apple Watch a 10-minute timer just to go off repeatedly, like every 10 minutes, that gallon be looking at me. Okay, I be looking at it, it be looking at me, and it be full. So I have found like that is one of the few things that I have done that have really helped me not only just get my water in consistently, but also drink more of it, because I end up drinking so much of it so quickly to where I'm still thirsty, and I'm like, oh, okay, actually we can, we can bump this up a little more. We can add a little bit more. So for those of y'all that are curious about this process, like I said, she started off black, the color you see me wearing right now. And step one was to bleach her. So I bleached her until she was like a copper blonde color. More like a copper color. And now I'm depositing red into her. And my goal is to only have to do this one time, because the last few times I've did this, I have definitely like had to do a few passes of red, because she came out to like that dark red wine burgundy, which is still pretty. That's just not what I was going for. And I wanted more of that, like that rich, like raging ruby red, kind of like she here kind of red, but not like Ronald McDonald red. So I'm kind of going for like a mix here. So what I would do is, y'all want more of this on this channel, let me know. I will probably start like a whole little beauty hair section, because I do this quite often, you guys. I even do like reconstructing with my wigs, because they are really big, and I do a lot of like sewing them to fit my head, because I have a small head. I do a lot of that stuff, and I'm more than happy to share that with you guys. So just kind of let me know if y'all are feeling that content, and we will, you already know, we will make it happen. All right, fam, so here we go. This is her, how she came out. I absolutely love the color. So the last few reds that you guys have seen me in on this channel, like the last month or so, it's taken me like 2 or 3 tries to finally get the color, but we did it in 2 steps. Like I said, let me know if you guys want me to kind of share more of this. I imagine I'll be doing a lot more of these. And yeah, here we are. I love it. So we are back with another glute day, and one of the biggest things that I have noticed is I am really starting to feel the difference with the food increase. Y'all, like my strength has gotten significantly better, and normally right around my cycle time it tends to go down a little bit until it clears, but it stayed high this entire week. So when I compare last week's check-in to this week, I can 100% see that my legs are fuller, my glutes are fuller. But also, the waist is tighter, come on. And at this point, I do want to preserve my shape as much as possible while I am growing. And I am just thrilled with what I'm seeing my body do right along in here. Okay, so this is our girl from earlier that we dyed, which is in a different light. So last time you guys saw me in sunlight, this is now in a warm light inside, and one time for the color, okay? So let me know if you guys, I had so much fun like kind of just sharing that piece, that part within this vlog. Let me know if y'all want more of that. And overall, I'm just really incredibly proud of myself, how I've been showing up for myself, even when no one is watching, even when no one is clapping. I feel like in comparison to contest prep, or when you're really focusing on something that's like time bound and everyone knows that it's coming up, right? Growing season, improvement season can feel like a lot of like rinse and repeat. It's the same stuff day in and day out, you know what I mean? So it's kind of finding those things that I can celebrate that have nothing to do necessarily with how I look, although the shape is holding on. Is more so about what I'm able to do, right? By continuing to push myself with strength, with mindset, all these kind of things. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, rocking with me. If there's other stuff y'all want me to cover in this channel, as always, y'all already know what to do. Comment down below, let me know, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Talk to you later. Peace.